Hey guys, so today's tutorial is going to be a soft teal makeup tutorial, and I'm going to show you how I achieve this look. So let's get started. So we're going to jump right into this tutorial. I'm going to be using a flash palette that I got off eBay. If I can find the link for this, I'll leave it in the description box, but it was about $20 and it is a really good flash palette. Next, I'm going to be taking my Sigma 3D HD precision brush, and I'm going to be applying the white eyeshadow base directly to my eyelid. I really like this brush because it really helps to blend out the edges of this eyeshadow base, and it's just a really good smooth application. So this brush is definitely a must-have. Next, I'm going into my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. This is the number 2, and I'm going to be using the color Peanut Butter, and I'm going to be applying that as my transition shade. I'm going to be using the Sigma E40 Tapered Blending Brush, and I'm going to apply that into my transition area. Next, I'm going to be adding some tape. I am going to be taking some of the tackiness off just so it doesn't pull my skin. And I'm just going to apply that to the outer portion of my eye. And this is going to help me get a really sharp edge. Next, I'm going to go in with my MAC palette. And I'm going to be taking the color Swiss Chocolate. And I'm going to apply that onto my crease area. I'm going to be concentrating this color in the outer portion of the eye. Next, going into that same palette, I'm going to be using the color Brown Script by MAC, and I'm going to layer that right on top. I am going to concentrate this color a little bit lower than the Swiss Chocolate. I'm just going to be adding a little more depth to this eyeshadow look. Next, I'm going to go into my Artist Palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm going to be using the color Coal, which is a ashy gray looking black, and I'm just going to add this directly on top of the brown script. I'm going to be adding a little bit of this product at a time because I don't want it to be too smoky, and I'm just going to layer it and blend it out. Going in with that same blending brush that I used to add the Brown Script by MAC, I'm just going to blend out this eyeshadow, and then I'm going to go ahead and also blend out my transition area. I'm going to take my E54 brush by Sigma, and I'm going to apply the color Anaconda from my Artist Palette, and I'm going to pat this color onto the lid. I'm going to be using a little bit of this color because it is highly pigmented, and then I'm also going to go back and just blend that color out. So while I was filming this tutorial, my neighbors were arguing and I was listening. So sips tea, and I'm going to remove the tape, and then I'm going to go on to finish the eyes. I'm going to be using my Inglot 77 liner, and I'm just going to do a small wing. I'm using an angle brush by LaPro, and I'm sorry I was out of focus. I didn't realize it until after it was done, but I'm just doing a basic wing liner, nothing fancy. Next, I'm going to be applying a little bit of the Anaconda to my lower lash line. I'm going to be using the E20 by Sigma, and then I'm also going to go back into my MAC palette, and I'm going to add a little bit of the Brown Script, and I'm going to apply that right below the Anaconda. Next, I'm going to be applying my KoKo lashes in the style Ariel. I really do like these lashes, and I like to apply them when the glue is not dry, just so it can get tacky in the shape of my eye. And then I'm going to put on my facial primers. I'm using the Benefit Porefessional, and then I'm also going to be using the Too Faced RX. I just like to mix them together, and this is a new product for me, so I do like it. I'm also going to be taking my lash tweezers that I got from eBay. I'm going to mend those to my natural lashes. So I'm going to be using the Black Opal foundation in Truly Topaz, and I'm going to just use that and use a buffing brush and apply that to my face. I'm going to be using a little bit of concealer today, and this is just to help brighten up my under eye because I needed some sleep. And this is by LaPro, and this is in the color Fawn. I'm not doing like a really heavy highlighted look, but this is just to brighten up that eye because Yeah, I needed it. So you can't have concealer under the eyes without setting powder. So I'm going to be using the Sacha Buttercup powder, and I really love this powder. It is like phenomenal. It's like the perfect tone of yellow for me. And then I'm going to set my face with the Mercier translucent powder, and that's going to go over the entire face. So for blush today, I'm going to be using a blush by Miliani, and this is in Dolce Pink. And you really can't see it on camera. It does have a little bit of shimmer to it, but it did add just a hint of pink that I was going for. I didn't want to have a really heavy blush look. And then I'm going to go in with my MAC lip pencil, and this is in the color Currant. So let me know what you guys think of this lip combination that I came up with. I'm really trying to be a little more adventurous with my lip colors. I really tend to stay with the nudes, but I'm really trying to do something different. So let me know what you guys think about this. I'm just going to fill in my lips kind of with an ombre, and then I'm going to go in with NYX Fortune Cookie, and I'm going to fill in the rest of my lips. So I'm taking a really small synthetic eyeshadow brush actually, and I'm going to just be blending out my lip liner because I felt like it was a little too harsh, and I really didn't like that line just kind of sitting there. So I'm just going to blend it out just a little bit. So I decided to add a little bit of highlighter. I'm going to be using the Bobbi Brown Bronze Glow highlighter. Now this is a limited edition product, but I really love this. So I'm just going to add a little bit of this product to the highest points of my cheekbones and a little bit on my forehead. Now I'm going to use my favorite mascara at the moment, and this is the Butter London mascara. I really love this mascara, and I'm going to apply this to my lower lash line as well as to my falsies, and it just helps to blend my natural lashes and my falsies together. So now I have to do something to this head of mine, so I'll be back. So now I'm going to put a little bit of Fix Plus on my face to help set in all of that powder, and then I'm going to set that with my Skindinvia setting spray, which is a must-have for me. And that's basically the end of this look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was very fast and simple, and thanks for watching.